Okay, very cool. Let's move on to the break, traverse, or silence mode. So pressing the button or using a gate will toggle between traverse and silence. When either the knob, CV, or repeat setting changes the currently selected subsection, the brake LED will blip gold. When the LED is not illuminated, so right now, the brake controls subsection traversal, allowing you to select from each chunk of the active buffer. Let's make it full wet. Oh, I'm guessing for this you have to dial in some repeats, because the repeats basically subdivide the buffer. So you have, when the repeats are turned all the way down, this is what I gather. So when the repeat function is all the way down, you have a certain buffer. Once you start enabling repeats, then it will chop it up to smaller subsections, and then this the brake function in micro mode, when it's in traverse mode, which is no LED lit, it will allow you to cycle through these subsections. So let's see. Yep. I guess this would be equivalent to the morphogene, make noise morphogene's slide control. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's test this with my voice.
What?
And now let's play with the brake knob.
What?
So the higher the repeat time, the higher the repeat function is, the more subdivisions of the buffer you have to traverse between.
So tell me please, how do we define a genre? Why do we define a genre? Why? And. See.
So the manual says on the far left of the knob, the first subsection will be selected. On the far right of the knob, the last subsection determined by repeats will be selected. And when repeats is set to 1 all the way left, this will have no effect. So yes, this function works in conjunction with the repeat.
Is this sound
parameter?
What can you hear? Where are you gonna put it?
Yeah, very nice. Again, so you have your buffer. You have your buffer. If the repeat is all the way down, you have one 16-second buffer, one X amount long buffer. The more repeats you add, the more chunks the repeat function, it slices up this buffer. And with this brake knob, you can basically determine which chunks of those buffer will be played first. So if you start all the way to the left, then it will start it will play the first one. A bit further, it will play the second, third, fourth, and so on and so forth, depending on how high your repeat setting is and how many subsections or small chunks of your buffer exist at the moment.
What happens
Okay, the secondary function of this brake knob in the micro mode, when the LED is lit blue, is called silence. When the LED is illuminated, the control acts as a duty cycle for the amount of silence introduced. On the far left of the knob, there will be no silence, and on the far right of the knob, 90% of the playback buffer will be replaced with silence. So let's mess around with this.
I'm really confused.
And we are full wet. Speed up the tempo, because of course that affects all this. So right now 90% of the sound is cut out. Let's mix in some original. Let's see how repeat affects this. There you go, trap producers out there. Yes, you are allowed to use more than one hi-hat for this effect. Sorry, shots fired there, my apologies. So that was a jackass thing to say. Okay, let's change this sound again a bit.